Now then, what's up with you? How are they doing? Welcome to Steelcityman channel. I've not blogged for a bit. This COVID-19 lockdowns phased me out a bit. But I watched a video yesterday by my all-time video hero, replaced Casey Neistat, I might have, Harrison Fletcher. You want to check him out. He's got an amazing, he makes amazing films. He goes under the name of Fletcher Films, and he made one film about, well, it sort of inspired me a bit. If you're on lockdown, and like we are here, like everybody is, allegedly, if you need any inspiration, he says just do a vlog every day about something that you enjoy doing. Well, I enjoy vlogging. My problem's being motivation, really. Hence one a month or one every 2 months. I must try and do better. And he says do a vlog about something that you've got a bit of passion for, something that you enjoy. And well, to be honest, one of my passions is poetry. I quite enjoy it. I write a bit of my own. I was doing a creative writing class a few weeks ago, and then this bloody coronavirus popped along and it were all cancelled. So anyway, I was looking through some poems for inspiration, and one of my all-time favourites is or she was, she's not with us anymore now. The world's a much duller place without her. Maya Angelou. You've probably heard her, she's quite famous. She was a black author, a poet, political activist, civil rights icon, and most of the poetry that I've read sort of, hang on, there's a wasp here. Go at it. Go away. Don't like wasps. I'll not edit that out. You're a giggle if no tells. And yeah, she were a black activist, and a lot of her poems sort of reflect the terrible times she grew up in. She was born in Louisiana, I think, died in North Carolina, so she never wandered far from southern states. And she lived in a time of the dreaded KKK, the time of Nina Simone's Strange Fruit, all that kind of stuff. It must have been a terrible upbringing, all the prejudice, and even today, I mean, I never experienced anything like that, but even today I can remember as a youngster watching my old black and white TV, and it was showing pictures of American state troopers loosing the dogs on civil rights marches, blowing them off the feet with high pressure hose pipes, and oh, it was just terrible, and that left a deep impression on me. It must have been absolutely terrible to have been around in states at that time. All right, this country's had its fair share of racism. A lot of people made a lot of money out of the slave trade, etc. It's still around today, a little more covert than it used to be. But one of her poems that really inspired me was called Still I Rise, and I'd just like to read you that now. I'll just get my phone, if I can see it in this light. Maya Angelou, she was absolutely brilliant. Okay, it's called Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mine digging in my backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Got a lump in my throat with that. It's a brilliant poem, and it reflects, well, I think anyway, reflects the hope of all oppressed people. Anybody with problems, it reflects the hopes that there's a wondrously clear day to come. But I mean, she wrote so much more. She was a prolific writer, Maya Angelou, and I just urge you to have a look at some of her stuff. I don't know how long I've been doing this. Can't be more than a few minutes. Let's have a check. 8 minutes, that's not much. Time for a change. There you go, that's a different angle for you. So yeah, I urge you to have a read of Maya Angelou. She was an absolutely brilliant poet. She wrote 7 autobiographies. I think one of the most famous is the one about the caged bird. She was just a prolific writer, and she did a lot for women's rights, for civil rights in general, and just an amazing person. Since she went, I think she died in 1915. I think she died in 2015. It's not all that long ago, but the world really is a duller place without people like Maya Angelou in it. Okay, I'll do another one tomorrow. It's only going to be a short one, this. While there's a sort of breaking wind and storms we've been having. It's nice to have a bit of sunshine. So, up yours, COVID-19. I'm happy as a pig in muck. Catch you later. Ta-ra from the Steelcityman. Boom boom.